Kau memang betul-betul dah melampaukan. Bukan setakat aku kau cabar cara hidup kat sini. Kau cabar sel tower. Kau cabar satu batch 4G.
Habis tu, pada aku buat apa? Tengok je kelembapan kau tu jajah satu Malaysia. Macam tu?
Tak. Aku nak kau berambus lah.
RedOne Mobile.
Okay, selamat datang guys. Like I said earlier, selamat datang ke RIUH EURO. And hari ini adalah hari kemuncak Euro 2024 iaitu final between Spain and England. Tadi saya dengar banyak suara said Spain is going to win. But I don't think so lah. I'm an England sympathizer and there's a possibility England might win. And you guys are watching Sina Daily's Sports Matters podcast, and today we have three fantastic gentlemen here. And before moving forward, I'm gonna introduce this particular podcast is sponsored or powered by RedOne. Okay, just like their internet speed, dia orang punya podcast pun laju juga. And kita ada salah seorang sports enthusiast and also passionate about football, iaitu CEO RedOne. Let me introduce guys, CEO Amin dari RedOne, and he is vibrant as ever about football when it comes to football knowledge. I'm scared also. And next, let me introduce to you, this person I don't have to introduce because everybody knows. Siapa dalam zaman 2010 tengok bola? Kalau beli baju Harimau Melaya, siapa print nombor 10? So zaman 2010 tu, masa tu saya belajar universiti. Kalau beli baju Harimau Melaya, kalau nombor 10, you know lah. Safi Salih. Ladies and gentlemen, Safi Salih guys.
Safi Salih.
Okay. And also,
Thank you, Ashwin. Thank you.
Thank you. And last but not least, these guys are all-rounder. Dari information pasal bola sepak antarabangsa, information pasal local football, penampilan beliau di Stadium Astro Arena, and he's non-executive director of Belgian Football Club, Amin Fuan. Ladies and gentlemen, Amin Fuan guys. Okay, sebelum kita move forward, soalan pertama saya kepada all of you. How has been the tournament so far?
Me first?
Safi first?
Okay. Assalamualaikum. So the tournament has been late lah. 3 a.m. every day. Since the second round. A bit difficult to watch, but it's exciting. Very tactical. The games are all very tactical. Sometimes it's too tactical where it's so slow. Yeah.
Okay.
High block, low block, press. Oh my goodness. Those days, the games when we watch World Cup, Brazil, it's just free flowing. Now it's so tactical. Yeah. So I mean, it's the game is there to be won. It's about winning.
Okay.
So these days, football, any sports is about winning. That's most important, right? Yeah.
Has the tournament it's no more about star players. It's all about tactical and the coach. Dia dah jadi macam tu tak? Amin?
Kalau kita tengok zaman Pep, sekarang ni zaman Pep, zaman tactical and everything. Yeah, I think it has become, I wouldn't say robot, tapi players tend to follow more instruction. Whether you want to press, you want to stay behind, you want to go outside, you want to go inside. So I'm not saying that free flow ni dah mati. We can still tengok Spain still main free flow football, tapi we can see like team like England, France, they depending on more on structure, how they build their team. Yeah.
Safi, sebagai bekas pemain Harimau Melaya, you have been following the tournament. How do you feel so far?
Firstly, thank you so much. Apa khabar orang Shah Alam? Tak dengar. Apa khabar orang Shah Alam? Okay. Thank you so much. Saya rasa terharu dan blessing untuk berada di sini. Sepanjang Euro 2024 ni sampai ke final, saya rasa kecewa sebab tim saya tak pergi final.
Tim apa tu?
Tim saya Portugal dan France.
Okay.
So dua-dua tak pergi final, tapi England ada lagi satu saya punya wild card. So England adalah pilihan saya. Macam Ashwin cakap, permainan bola sepak sekarang, football sekarang very fast, very disciplined, low block macam bos Amin cakap, low block, middle block, front block. Memang sekarang very tactical dan very disciplined. So perbezaan pada final malam ini adalah siapakah yang mampu menjaringkan gol dan mengikut taktikal yang diaturkan oleh jurulatih lah. Sebab England dia macam very disciplined, very tactical. Kita takkan tengok dia punya flair yang pergi attacking all the way. Dia ada betul-betul ada disiplin punya permainan. Tapi Spain ada macam Amin cakap, dia ada individual, so fun to watch. So saya more to England. So sorry Spain.
Okay, sama. Kita gang sama. Since Hafi mentioned about jurulatih, bab England je, Gareth Southgate is the topic. Do you think Gareth Southgate has done what the best he could so far?
Yeah, I think Gareth Southgate memang dia dah buat yang terbaik dengan England. So ada kecaman sebelum going to semi-finals pun, dia cakap after diorang kalau tak boleh pergi semi-final, dia akan pecat jurulatih, akan tukar jurulatih. Tetapi dia dah mengatasi all the tekanan, all the expectation from fans, from media punya perspektif. So saya rasa Gareth Southgate memang dah buat yang terbaik, dan currently dia punya team pun last Euro, last World Cup pun dia bermain sangat baik. So pencapaian pergi final Euro kali ini satu kebanggaan untuk Gareth Southgate.
Thank you, Safi. How about you guys? CEO?
CEO. Yang mana?
Ada
CEO
dua
Amin
Amin
ke?
ni.
Yang
Ada
Amin,
dua
yang
Amin ni.
dua Amin ni. Okay.
So I'll refer you as CEO Amin.
Okay, thank you. Terima kasih. Pasal Southgate, when people watch England, they expect them to play like Liverpool or Manchester City. But both the teams have been training for few months, and they play over 8 months in the league. So they can play a flow which is very much free-flowing on control. But when you take over the national team, you only have a few games to train. So it's very much tactical, right? And he was daring enough to drop players, his favorite players like Rashford, Maguire, and many more. But I think, so he, this time around, decided to bring in new players and see whether it's going to work. So they have entered the final, yeah. Initially they started very slow, now they're slowly picking up, most likely peaking in the final.
All right. CEO. I mean, recently, Gary Lineker, dia ada sebut, kalau zaman Sven Eriksson, kalau dia deploy pemain terbaik mereka in the second half from the bench, the player used to show frustration. Tapi under Gareth Southgate, bila pemain tu walaupun keluar minit ke 79, tapi dia orang punya passion untuk dapatkan kemenangan tu memang solid, and there's no frustration shown. Is it true?
I think so, because some of the players, I think, in the English camp, I think one of the good success that England has shown is unity. I think the players wants to play for Southgate, even though outside people see that maybe Southgate is not good enough, because this type of players, they need better coaches who wants to play expensive football. But at the end of the day, this short tournament, you just need a win. You just need a structure to play. I mean, like Southgate, he likes to play defensive. Yeah. He likes to play safe. But at the end of the day, it's all about results. So I think the unity, it's what it is for England right now. Yeah.
I want to add on the points. recently pemain pun dia ada buat satu post match punya post training punya interview. Mostly dekat dalam kalangan pemain tu, diorang nak show something that sebab diorang punya women football dah menang something. So diorang nak menang something for men's football dalam England. England football is nombor satu dalam generasi, dalam pemikiran orang England. So that's why bila women dah menang something untuk their nation, so players sebagai lelaki pun dia nak merasakan itu. Apabila mereka bersama dengan pemain wanita, mereka menceritakan kehebatan menang, kegembiraan apabila menang sesuatu cup antarabangsa. So pemain pun nak melakukan yang sama. That's why mentality itu among the players very serasi, very understanding untuk membuat sesuatu untuk pasukan England.
This is why you need ex-Harimau player to give comment. See, I never thought of that. I never thought of that at all. You guys thought of that?
No.
Yeah, there you go.
You play a national. That's why you need a national player on the podium here.
Yeah. Safi, you are a number 10 before this. You were number 10. Do you see any persamaan, relatable, number 10 of England and number 10 of Spain?
Different.
Totally different.
Totally different.
Why is it so?
Harry Kane is type of players is not as numbers. Dia punya role of play number 10 atau nombor 9 dalam permainan is different punya type of players. Kane is more target man. Dia tak ada buat larian yang ke sana ke sini. Tetapi Morientes untuk pasukan England, Spain, dia banyak berlari ke sana ke sini. So the very mobile. So different type of players depend on sebenarnya depend on material yang coach ada lah. So England ada type of this player, Spain ada this type of players. So they kena adjust cara bermain. So that's why kita nampak the different number 10 type of players.
Thanks, Safi. CEO, I mean, there's a lot of discussion. Posisi nombor 9 is a dying thing in football. I mean, modern football. Is it true?
Modern football. There is no positions that is going to die because it all depends on the tactic of the day and the players that is available. Yeah. So like Gareth Southgate is going to do 5 at the back, 3 at the back, 2 wing backs. That's attacking format. Yeah. So then you probably don't have a 9. You just have a striker. And if you play a 4-4-2, then probably you have a different tactical game. Yeah. But what I like to say is, which I think we kind of forgot about, is there's a lot of young players coming in this Euro. And they're all very brave. And they're not afraid to play. They're very skillful. They're not afraid to miss pass or try to score a goal. And that's the good thing about this Euro. Yeah?
All right.
I see young boys coming up very good.
All right. I mean, we know for Spain we have Nico Williams, we have Yamal. Who you think England's the man that matters most untuk menjinakkan Spain ni?
I think on the left it should be Kyle Walker lah, because I think Kieran Trippier will have a tough time because he's not a left back, natural left back. He's a right-footed fullback. So because Lamine Yamal, he likes to cut inside, he likes to go outside as well. And you saw a few times in Euro, he assisted. I think he assisted 3 times for the goal to be scored by the Spanish players. So I think Kieran Trippier will have a hard time. But I think for Kyle Walker, I wouldn't say he can eliminate Nico Williams, but also we have to remember Kyle Walker is also, he has the capability of to go forward and attack for England. So that will be a key point because Nico Williams has to defend as well. So I think it will be the battle between those two lah.
Safi, dia ada pundits saying that Maino ni, dia ni macam Kante sikit. Betul ke?
Yeah, Maino, dia semua surprise dengan dia punya persembahan dalam Euro ni. Dia punya confidence, dia punya corak permainan, kematangan dalam bermain tu different dalam Euro ni lah. dalam Manchester United dia bermain pun dia baru adapt dengan suasana liga tertinggi.
Yeah, and also the transition in United macam-macam berlaku.
Yeah. So dia punya mentality, dia punya maturity dia dalam permainan dah nampak dalam Euro. Tetapi dia sebenarnya dibantu oleh Declan Rice di bahagian tengah. That's why dia nampak more confident sebab Declan Rice is very experienced and very dia calm and then dia reading the game very well. So that's why kita nampak Maino ni dia lakukan kerja dengan baik. So memang di bahagian tengah pada perlawanan malam ni Maino, Declan Rice akan menentukan lah how England will be strong or collapse.
Baik. Amin, what do you think about Maino?
I think at 19, this year, he has shown maturity lah in his play because
Eric Ten Hag the reason behind this?
Before Eric Ten Hag also his name has been mentioned in the academy and 16, 17 years old. I think the thing is because a lot of ex-players like Clarence Seedorf, a lot of players are saying that, you know, he has seen greater players who can play at the highest level, but at 19 he shown like macam Safi cakap tadi lah, maturity, calmness, boleh pegang bola, you can protect the ball, you can go forward. He's not a defensive midfielder. I would say he can defend, but at the same time he can go forward and support England. So I think against Spain, I think he'll be a bit defensive sebab cara Spain main, how Spain want to attack, because Danny Olmo will play number 10. But we'll see lah how Kobe Maino cope with the Spanish, I would say Spanish fluent passing tonight.
Baik. CEO Amin, this question only for you.
Only for me.
Only for you.
Okay.
Sebab, I'm not kidding, but RedOne is a big contributor in the development of sports, especially football. Is there a personal reason? Do you have a personal story behind it?
Me, myself, no, but the founders of RedOne, they are sports enthusiasts. They like to play football, badminton, squash. And over the years, I think since the last 10 years, we have sponsored football teams, local football teams, starting from Kelantan, Terengganu FC, Selangor FC, PDRM FC. We are also the owners of PDRM FC.
Baik.
Yeah, and Immigration FC. We also sponsored Purple League, the badminton league. Not to mention Selangor Squash and KL Fencing. It's our way to give back to the society. Yeah, sports is a good way of bringing the youth together, and you see a lot of people coming here to watch the match.
Yeah.
It's the only games. Football is the only game where you have a lot of spectators, where you can actually celebrate a goal, or you can despair for a goal. No other sport allows you that. Yeah. When I was young, I usually go and watch only Selangor football matches in Stadium Merdeka. And the funny part is, you see the spectators sometimes very frustrated. And sometimes they say, in Malay lah, you dah main 10 tahun pun tak boleh tendang bola betul-betul ke? They'll be scolding the players.
Yeah.
But you know, it's the fun of it.
Yeah.
Then after the game ends and then we go back and then we're happy. And it's about community building. I think that's important for us. Yeah. So that's why we always want to contribute back to the sports. Yeah.
I think in other words, you are just applying majulah sukan untuk negara.
Ya, betul. Majulah sukan.
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay guys, sekarang we have to wrap up sikit. Half time lah, half time. Nak tiup whistle tepi Safi ni, I takut pula. Dengan izin Safi, boleh ya? Okay, half time guys, 5 minit.
RedOne Mobile.